Alright, do we got it? Hello, hello? Okay, so we already got a chatter. What's up? Yo, what's good, Fallen? Hold on just a second. Yeah, he beat you to it, Pete. I'm sorry. Listen, you can't hate the player, okay? Hold on. I'm going to show you guys on screen. I just need to figure this out real quickly. Hold on. Because you would think, you would think that being able to show your own goddamn chat on stream would be a pretty easy process. Sup, Pete? Hey, rival, Anansi, good to see you. You know, you would think it would be easy to do that, but apparently not. Yeah, for some reason I'm not seeing it on my screen. Actually, guys, can you hear me? First off, mic test. Okay, so y'all can hear me. Do I sound too low or do I sound too loud? First time at Costas, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay. I made sure the chat has like low latency, so I should be able to hear you. Can't tell I'm on mobile. Okay. Have working earbud. All right. But again, for some reason, I can't see the chat. Like, the chat isn't showing up on the freaking overlay. For some reason. And I know I resized it. Heavy, what's up? Hornet Bot, how you doing? But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll have to do it the same way. Face is covering the chat. Oh, wait. No. Actually, wait a second. No, the chat is above the face in the overlay. Like, the actual chat box is pretty low on the overlay list. So I have no idea why it's happening. So I'm just gonna put y'all in, like, have the chat be in a different window. So, and pull that up instead, I guess. Because for some reason, I literally just can't, like, I did what I was supposed to do. I put the widget, Fallen Noble, fan of World Trigger videos. I watched it more than 3 times. I have all 99 episodes. Hope you make more. Yo, that's fucking awesome, dog. I'm really glad that, yeah, you're liking the World Trigger videos. They were really fun to make, and I actually have another one on the way this month. I got done editing it. I had the download footage, and now I'm all pretty much set to start cooking up the video. Celtic Stream Scuff Semblance strikes again. I mean, yeah, bro, he's just he is just spreading that onto me, man. That's what's happening right now. How the fuck did I do this last time? Because last time there was a thing for the chat, but it's not doing that correctly. Like, I can see y'all. You're in Streamlabs right now. But it's so weird. Nope. Nope. I know video is only about Lily, Lily's dumb me opinion, but thoughts on Lily drama, I want nothing to do with it. I heard about it. I watched everything that is happening on both sides. As I said, as you know what, I'm gonna pull a Pete with his own video, right? We saw all of the stuff that happened with Lily behind the scenes. If y'all know, y'all don't need to know. But I ain't talking about it. Okay? I'm sorry. I know a lot of people might be pretty curious about my thoughts specifically on not, I wouldn't even classify it as drama either, because a lot of things that are being accused of on both ends is really, really fucking serious. So I want nothing to do with that shit. But all I can say is, as far as I am concerned, both sides are mad sketchy, but one side is more sketchy than the other. And I'll leave y'all to be the judge on that. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? But, let's work on getting this fucking chat on screen. I don't, like, it's so stupid. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. Like, I put in the chat box widget, and it's supposed to be showing y'all, but for some reason it's not doing it. Ah, fuck. Lily Orgeron Lore's entire book trilogy of itself not going. Yeah, pretty much. I'm good suffering from a oh, damn. Okay. It's pretty humid where I'm at today, so there's that. But yeah, man, I hope you survive, you know. Let's see. Yeah, some things you'll need to contribute to. I mean, for real, like Pete said, it's basically like politics. Talking about people's like personal shit is kind of like politics, where a lot of it is just way too real, and you need to actually get into it with a fine-tooth comb and have all the information. I don't have all the information, so I'm not gonna go over it. Gotta find out how I can use that widget in OBS. Oh, you can't do that either, Pete? Damn. Why does it sound like you're doing a Trump voice for a few seconds? Wait, what? A Trump voice. Lily Orchard is the best YouTuber, okay? She has the best editing, the best thumbnails, the best media opinions. I especially like her Star Wars opinions. Her Star Wars opinions are very good. The only thing that can make Lily Orchard's videos even better is if she has a suit, okay? If she has one of the best suits that money can buy, and I could give that to her anytime. I would give her my Twitter if my Twitter wasn't banned. Okay. I seen both. They're not really bringing their best. Some, I assume, are good people. I mean, yeah. Didn't think about it yesterday, but I might try again today. It's gonna thunderstorm hard where I live in a minute. Oh fuck! Then I may as well get this shit going. Cause I don't know how that will affect your Wi-Fi on Ansi. Dutch, unless you're DSP. Nice seeing you, buddy. I can respect some that doesn't talk about drama. Dutch, he lies every second. Yeah, DSP kind of does. Hey, Kaiser, question: which Gundam will you recommend for newcomers? I mean, pretty much for newcomers, if you want to get into the main Universal Century timeline, I just recommend going back to the beginning and just watch basically the movie trilogy of the very first Gundam, 0079. Other than that, other than any of the ones in the Universal Century timeline where you need to have an order, You can just pick whichever one you want and just go from there. There are just some mid alternate universe stuff. And really bad alternate universe stuff. Like Wing is pretty mid in retrospect. Gundam Seed is fucking terrible. The best AU Gundam, up until I see Witch from Mercury. I haven't seen Witch from Mercury yet. But the best one that I have seen is Gundam X. So I recommend starting with that because it's really, really, really freaking good and super underrated. Banger openings as well. Let me see. Don't give Lily your jag. Do stream with Trump voice only. We have to send the neighbors back where they came from, and we'll have Aftercare pay for the... We have to send the neighbors back where they came from, and we'll have Aftercare pay the wall we're gonna build. Make Mikado great again. The whole stream. 8th MS Teen and I'm guessing that's Stardust Memory. Both of those are good, but they're even better with the greater context of the Universal Century. But yeah. Just collect blah, 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 blah. With second best best Mega Man series. We know X is the best. We are gonna build a space wall. I mean, well, it's more of like a dimension wall in terms of World Trigger. It's sort of weird. Like, they don't work like aliens, you know? Like, they're from outer space. It's not outer space. It's like different dimensions occupying the same space, kind of. So they're more like dimensional aliens. Okay, let me stop with all this nerd shit and actually fix this freaking chat problem. Because I have no idea how to fix that. I might have to get rid of the live chat then. I might have to get rid of that. I'm sorry, chat. I'm really sorry, legitimately. I did not want to do this. Actually, hold on a sec. Let me see if I can... Actually, hold on a sec. Okay, so maybe if I just show a window with the chat in it and then just crop out the other stuff, then I guess that can work as a substitute up until I just figure something out here. That's probably the only way this will work. Okay, this is you guys in the chat. Say hi, everybody. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Okay, sorry guys. Okay. I'm just gonna banish away the chat box for right now because we actually need to get shit started here. The hell happened with Lily Orchard this time? Oh, what X game is the best? Probably X4, yeah, like you said, old Taku. X4 is most definitely probably the best. Either that or one of the first 3 games, pretty much. What Donald Trump's favorite Mega Man game? Oh my god. My favorite Mega Man game, my very favorite, my absolute favorite, is Mega Man Battle Network 6. Okay? I love Battle Network 6 because there I can kick Sleepy Joe at his own game. Not to say that I ever lose to Sleepy Joe in any game, but that game is the most satisfying to beat him in. After watching Gundam, I want to know with World Trigger, that's Helldiver. I mean, shoot, you can do that. The hell happened with it? I know Trump is Kingdom Hearts 2 stan based on his YouTube tier list. Yeah, we're gonna build a Dyson Sphere, and we will have the space aliens pay for the Dyson Sphere. Oh, flowing shopping list. How you doing, buddy? Hornet bot guy seemed like a weirdo. Was worth a try. Imagine World Trigger with Helldiver. That'd be pretty cool from what I heard about Helldiver. Please read Lily fanfiction in Trump voice. How good is the Trump voice? I have a few impressions that I can do. I'm out of practice with the Trump voice. I've been listening to a group of YouTubers going through one of Lily's Star Wars fanfics. I think I might know who you're talking about, Rival. We could pull a Rick and Morty and build a wall. I don't know, Mr. Trump. I don't know about building that wall, guys. You know, it doesn't really seem practical because, you know, the neighbors, they're from other dimensions. They're not like, you know, they're not complete aliens, you know. They're not in space. They're in like a different space. Kinda. I'm not going to listen to Trump. Okay. Whoa. Okay. All right. Some ground rules here. We are not going to mention the weird My Little Pony in the room. Okay? And those of you in chat who are aware of what I'm referring to know what I'm talking about. So, we are not going to be talking about today, nor do I want to. But you know what we are going to be talking about? We are going to talk about this. Here we go. So, for context, Lily made a video by voting of chat why your story-based show is gonna suck. That's what the video's called. Right? And I watched a bit of it a while ago. And needless to say, it was an interesting experience. Let's just say that, right? So we're going to go over that today. Aren't y'all excited? Coward guy. What do you mean? I want to stay monetized, dog. I haven't gotten too far in it. Blah, 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 blah. Trump demands a recount. Oh no, I'm aware what you're talking about. I wish I didn't. Oh god, this one. Democracy is fall. Yes, Pete. Yeah, isn't it your favorite? Oh, Jean-Luc Theodore, just to subscribe. Nice to meet you, buddy. Hope you enjoy the show. I don't know if you're in chat right now, but if you are, shout out to you, buddy. Seriously, every one of you guys count. Because unlike certain YouTubers, I actually respect my audience. By the way, I'm pretty sure some of you were in the live stream where we went over Anthony Gramigul's video about YouTubers lying. What did y'all think of that stream, by the way? I want some more thoughts in it. We're gonna go over some thoughts about that stream, and then we're gonna address the video. Okay? I saw this video some time ago. This one should be a pleasant watch. Totally. Okay. Alright, sweet. Let's see what poop fell out of this numbnut. I call Lily the room of YouTube, but one, that's an insult to Tommy Boy, and two, Lily's never funny in any extent. I mean, I used to think she's funny, but, you know. I voted with no understanding of what I'm voting for. Hey, very first super chat for William for $2. Did you see that Anthony noticed your stream? Did he? I didn't see, he wasn't in the stream, but did he talk about me on like Facebook or something? Or not Facebook, fuck. Twitter? I'm old. I'm an old man, okay. I'm an old man! Pretty good. You all did well in ripping a new one. Great, thank you. Anthony should wear massive clown pants and wear... Oh my god. On Twitter. Send me the link. Hold on, we might go over that first, chat. I was there for the first stream. Okay, Alfonso. Nice seeing you, by the way. How you been? Never used Twitter before. Will, okay, Will. If you have the stream, send me the link. Anthony needs to clean his bookshelf. It was a little messy during that whole thing, but I don't know. I don't really care. That wasn't a Trump impression at all. You're the real boomer called Donald Trump. Too much shit in there. I mean, true. That's why I barely even use my Twitter more than like an hour per day. The problem... Oh, I DM'd it. Oh, Pete, thank you for the save. Let's go. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Let me see. Alrighty. No idea who Celtic Phoenix is. Interesting. But apparently they've made 2 streams regarding my content, so that's cool, I guess. 8.5 hours in about a week. Glad you're entertained. I mean, you have that. He just literally had that much to go over. Who got queer and good. As fair as I honestly don't know anyone could go on this long on a video that's under an hour. Yeah, says the guy who literally put in like 10 billion different out of context clips of several different YouTubers. Not to mention, we're talking about 4 different hosts, all with different opinions about storytelling and about YouTube critique. Of course, it's gonna take a while. Like, are you serious? And I thought you said in your video that long videos that are all about, picking apart a piece of media is not necessarily bad. Especially with something that's designed to be a chapter 1. Dude, I think you need to do yourself a favor and close that book. Okay? You need to close that book, go right back into the drawing board, and come back a little stronger, because that first video was incredibly awful. Awful. Anyways. But yeah. Actually, let me send that. Let me share this to a certain someone. But yeah, thanks a lot, Pete. Wait, you both stream? We should friend up on there, so if we ever play games on stream, we don't have to... Okay. Let me see. Ant's tweet on your stream, he did. It's another Ant classic. Do you know who Celtic Guardians is? Also, from Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah. Also, Ant has multi-hour long streams about Lily Orchard. Exactly, yo! This is so hypocritical. He literally had... Isn't it... Okay, hold on. Fact check for the chat. Hold on. We are going so off topic right now. Oh my god. Like... Oh, revisiting Normalities. Jesus Christ. Please tell me he'll have a brain when talking to her. When talking about her. But anyways. So yeah, he covered this same video that we're about to watch right now, chat. And he went over 2 hours on that video. And he had 2 other guests. All with their own opinions about storytelling. 2 hours! And what's this video? 20 minutes! You got no right to talk. Am I right or am I wrong, chat? He's also a longman, yeah. Yeah, he's accusing us of being the longman. In fact, isn't it that the whole point of his video, that he wants us to really sit down and think about the whole issue with YouTube criticism and why people are lying about shit? Like, doesn't it make sense that we are actually taking the time to pick apart what the fuck he's trying to talk to us about? It's really, really stupid. Time to get brain damage from Lily. Anthony's revisiting Norali's controversial videos. Well, I hope, I mean, maybe, I don't know, man. I hope he comes to the right conclusions, let me just say that. Because Norality's, oh my god, Norality's videos were terrible. Isn't it hypocritical that he also made 2 streams watching Lily's 6-hour Pokemon video? Exactly. So collectively, he's probably going to go, what was it? I mean, here's the thing. Is he done with that video? Because if not, he'll probably go on for about, like, twice as long as that video was. He needs to open a good book. Yeah. If I start getting mad at this, I do, from the Drek from Blizzik. Oh, I remember that guy. No, see, it's okay when he does it. That's the rule. Yeah, Pete, yeah, I understand. Oh, yeah, I watched a part of that stream. I did too! And to be fair, I didn't disagree with him on that stream. But now he's on my ass, well, Celtic's ass mostly, but my ass, because we actually sat down and talked about what the hell he was talking about. Because Anthony wasn't just sitting down saying a bad media take about freaking Star Wars or some shit. He was legitimately slandering people. Now, of course, if you want to find out what we say about that, go watch our stream in Celtic Phoenix's channel. Both VODs for both videos are up on there in case y'all want to check it out. Kaiser's doing real journalism here. Holy, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yeah, second part of that video, Kaiser. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. That's nearing EFAP levels. Yeah. Hello? Yo, what's up, Inky? Nice seeing you. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. We got 20 viewers right now, which is pretty good to start with. His second Pokemon stream on Lily was actually longer than the first one. Yeah, no shit. What the fuck? It's so bad. Anyways, we're getting off topic, okay? All right, let's not get our subpar YouTuber talent mixed up. So, are y'all ready to go over this Lily Orchard video, chat? I mean, Ant made EFAP do the unthinkable. They defended Lily Orchard because they had no context for what Ant was talking about. I mean, that's what we literally did on stream. Because, yes, we know that Lily is a liar because we have the context. We saw her videos before. She's a fucking bitch. But the problem is that Ant did not show many clips. He was just it's literally, for most of that section of the video, he was just saying that basically Lily was a bitch and she's a liar. She does this, and that. And yet he shows no examples of her doing this. There were only 2 clips that he showed, and they were actually pretty good because unlike all the other videos he showed in his video, they actually had context. But yeah. All right, let's get down to it. This is about, oh yeah, for you prospective writers, the video is called "Let's Talk About Why Your Story-Driven Show Is Going to Suck." So if any of you writers out there, have a whole thing about wanting to become a writer someday and make your own shit, then yeah. You know what? The last time Lily made writing tips, it actually went pretty well, guys. It actually went pretty well, chat. It went so well. But let's see how she does it this time.
Okay, so today we're talking about the cartoon non-debate. You know, the whole serious and serialized thing, the conversation.
What conversation was this? I mean, maybe it's because I'm not on Twitter or Tumblr. Like, okay, technically to some extent, I do agree it does exist. Like, for example, with anime, right? There's a lot of anime that people say is, like, bad because there's too much filler. Or that there's too little filler or some shit like that. And those people can go to hell. Okay, I'm joking. But, oh, by the way, did you hear, could you hear any of that? Chat? Could you hear, Lily in the music of the video? Hold on. Wait, her awful Twitter range, the term you're looking for is chronically online. Yeah. Like, you know, people say that about anime all the time. Okay, you can hear Lily. Alright, I thought we were going to have to do something more enjoyable, but I guess not. Yeah, I heard it loud and clear. Okay, let me know if it's too loud. But, what was it? Yeah. You know, there are some anime that are episodic and comedic in this sense. But here's the thing, there isn't much of a debate about it. Like, yeah, there are a couple of dumbasses, some mavericks, you know, and for those of you who know what I mean by calling people mavericks, if you know, you know. But, you know, there are some fucking mavericks on Twitter that say that, oh yeah, like, episodic stories is shit because they don't have a long-running story or whatever, you know? But, you know, no one is having that debate. And it's all safe to assume that a conversation of any kind is taking place. But Lily is not showing proof of the conversation taking place at all. Well, we'll get to that. If you disagree with any of my advice or takes, you're a huge turd on repeat. Yeah, I remember that shit. Okay. Anyway, let's move on with it. Scooty up, doody up.
Cartoon non-debate. You know, the whole serious and serialized thing. The conversation that never ends. I know you're probably...
You mean the conversation that literally never happens anymore? Like this video was made like at least a year ago. What conversation is she even talking about?
Probably sick of it, but this is like with redemption arcs where I keep bringing it up in other videos, and I need to just do a video entirely about it on its own for once and stop playing just the tip with my own opinions.
Yeah, you should have done that ages ago, lady. Like, she does go on about this whole debate, quote-unquote, in her other videos. The problem is that she pretends that a huge chunk of people are saying and believing certain things, and yet she never shows any proof that that actually happens. That's the problem. When someone says, I personally prefer story-driven shows over episodic shows, Lily Orchard here. Story-driven shows are objectively better than episodic shows. Thank you, Zeo Gold. That's what I'm hearing right now. Dude, I don't know, man. Let's keep it moving.
Part of why this conversation is so cyclical and difficult to drill into people's heads...
You mean why your videos are overly repetitive?
...is that fandom likes to think in absolutes. Fandom can't...
That's rich coming from the lady who says, I never heard of a non-sexist definition of a Mary Sue. And keep in mind, she made a non-sexist definition of it 6 years ago, but let's ignore that part.
Say something like, I like following a long-term story more than I like getting a dozen little stories.
Hey,
they
Josh.
have to say some kind of garbage like, serialized shows are inherently better than episodic
Okay, Pixar didn't happen. Moving on.
shows. Which is a phrase that is as frequently repeated as it is laughably
Pixar didn't happen. Moving on.
stupid. I need to get this part out right now. If you have ever said this sentence out loud or in a social media post, you are a dumb fucking sad sack. So
Okay, not only is she... Dude, do I have to stand up for people who don't exist now, chat? Is that what we gotta do? Is that what we gotta do? Kaiser, how you doing? Like, is that what we gotta do now, chat? I have to defend people who don't exist? Kaiser, you're forgetting. Lily drives in a different universe, lives in a different universe than us. Maybe. Like, I don't know who the hell she's even talking about. Oh boy, my favorite sport, shadowboxing. It's shadowboxing time! Let's get ready to rumble! In the blue corner, weighing no less than 130 pounds, soaking wet, the undisputed shadowboxing champion of the world, Lillian Orchard. Under 3 minutes, Lily is lying and projecting. Seriously, there's gotta be a record for these. She's just fighting off an argument that was never made. Exactly, Gabo. What the fuck? Does she even show examples of tweets or any? I hope so.
When someone comes out criticizing the glut of bad serialized cartoons that bungle their plots in the name of chasing a trend, that gets filtered into the fandom brain as saying serialization is inherently bad and nobody should do it. I know.
Literally no one says this. If someone ever criticizes freaking Owl House, of all things, more than likely, they're just gonna talk about freaking Owl House. Are you freaking serious? Like, maybe it's because I'm not on Twitter all day, or that I'm not like Lillian and constantly on Tumblr. But that is not what people are doing. Whenever I see people talk about these stories, they're just talking about the quality specific to these shows. Defend Ghost fans, yeah.
No, that doesn't make sense to those of you with working brains, but remember, some people are sending death threats over review scores for Zelda. We're not really dealing with a sane, stable group of people here. Whenever
okay, people. Not, like, just obfuscating from the point. Great, I love it.
you're trying to sort out the reasons behind completely irrational behavior, they're irrational is usually the quickest and most correct answer.
Yeah, and people usually show examples of these irrational people. But I know you're way above such, paltry things like evidence, Lillian.
And if you're wondering if this fandom brain mentality means there's a vicious cycle of quibbling over subjectivity, you're right. Fandom sure does love to change the subject when the topic of the conversation gets inconvenient.
Chat, I want y'all to... Oh, God, the hypocrisy is so thick, it's choking my freaking throat. Good God. Oh, my Lord. What does a Zelda game fan have to do with... Exactly! Literally, she says this right before she says that. Oh, my God. She says people are obfuscating. And right before that, she obfuscated by bringing up freaking Zelda review bombs, I guess. Which I have no idea if that is even real, people. Does anyone have the Carfax for that? Somebody show me the Carfax. Fandom is not this single malevolent entity, Lily. Exactly, pup. Later day pup or latter day pup. I'm gonna say latter day. Exactly. Can we talk about murders instead? That sounds more pleasant than deconstructing Lily's lodge. Alright, you need to sit down, Ryan. Jesus Christ. Context is not in Lily's dictionary. Legitimately. Zelda never got any bad reviewers. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna be that hyperbolic. There's probably some people who just don't like the series, which is fine. But, what does that have to do with people saying... she's saying, yeah, bad people in fandom are everywhere. But... Usually people prove that certain people in fandom are doing some fuck shit. But we know that is not in Lily's vocabulary. Kaiser, the Zelda review bombing comments seem to be coming from Reddit. Oh, so she got fucking jebaited by Reddit. Chick who's been on the internet for over 10 years gets jebaited by Reddit. You love to see it. Why does she bring up Zelda? I got no fucking idea.
This is how fandom handles everything, by the way. This is why when I criticize snapshot redemptions, some drooling simpleton will show up going, "It works if it's done well."
Okay, just because some people are saying to you that, hey, not all of these, not every story that uses this trope is bad, as an example, they're not just an idiotic asshole. They're engaging with what the fuck you're talking about. In fact, most of the time when you talk about redemption stories, at least from what I remember on your channel, you're usually shitting on them. So they're probably giving you examples of ones that are done well so that maybe you can make a video about that and actually enjoy yourself for once. But sure, we're the sad sacks for actually liking these different, different tropes when they're actually done correctly. Are you fucking stupid? God. Snapshot redemptions. What the fuck is snapshot redemptions? Basically, redemptions in media that are essentially unearned. That's what she means by that. And Lily complains about that a lot. Even though she, from the video that she had about redemption arcs, she has the worst understanding of them I have ever seen in my entire life. I agree that there are some media that use redemption arcs a little too liberally. Absolutely. But she's doing it wrong.
Which is a useless non-argument that shows you weren't paying attention in the first place. As someone who likes to foster discussion about why frequently mishandled tropes often fail to stick the landing, this adamant refusal to engage with the discussion and just spout scripture like a Catholic in a symposium on antimatter is increasingly wearing on my patience.
This is totally not obfuscation, by the way, chat. Also, inviting discussion as she deletes comments that are dissenting opinions about her videos. Sure, Jan, sure.
The most difficult part about this job because fandom gets so attached to tropes or concepts that if you even try to discuss them in any objective way, they just shut their ears and start repeating, "It works if it's done well, it works if it's done well, it works if it's done well." Oh.
Well, maybe it's because you keep bringing up bad, stupid examples and they want to hear something else. They want you to diversify your bum-ass content. Deal with it.
Over and over again, like the start of a spree killer's manifesto. Just recently I was discussing magic systems, a fake storytelling concept invented by fandom over on my Tumblr.
A fake storytelling concept? Magic systems? What fucking sense does that even make? It's not fake. What do you mean? Technically speaking, all story concepts are fake because stories are something that humans created. We conceptualize magic systems because it is a system within a story of how the characters are able to do what they're going to do. It's not a fake concept, it's a thing that actual writers use effectively. Like, let's actually read this shit, chat. Because this is the first bit of evidence that we have ever seen. Tropes are tools. Exactly, Ryan. They aren't inherently good or bad. It's exactly. Like, she's like one of these people who's all like, yo, guns are bad, okay? Yo, guns are bad, okay? Yo, guns are bad. Look at all these times where people use guns badly, okay? Don't use guns badly, okay? And then people come to her and it's all like, hey, you can actually use guns effectively in self-defense. And if you go through the right training and mental conditioning, you can actually, use them to de-escalate situations and prevent further harm. And she's like, no, you're just being a joyless asshole. Fuck is wrong with you? How dare you correct me? The screenshots aren't even saying it works if it's done well. Hell, 2 of them are asking Lily's opinion on shit. Yeah, exactly. Kaiser, remember, Lily hates any form of lore or world building. Dude, she has a fucking hate boner for the concept of world building. The problem is that she's too freaking My Little Pony brain. She got too, what was it? Too traumatized by assholes on Tumblr and just projects that onto literally everyone. But let's actually read this. Hard magic systems don't mean no rules can ever be broken or circumvented ever. Just like how soft magic doesn't mean there can be no rules to how anything works ever, right? It's like a spectrum between them, and people just choose whatever works best. That's fine. People write what works best for them. See, that is a pretty reasonable take. Let's see how Lily responds to it. No they don't. People write magic to do whatever they need to do. And fandoms make shit up about it being a system. And fans make up shit about it being a system. Magic systems is something fandoms made up in which no writer so far has even bothered to entertain. The entire shonen genre would like to talk to you, Lily, but we all know how she doesn't know shit about anime, so let's keep it moving. Fandoms just convince themselves certain properties have a hard magic system. 9 times, okay, who wants to bet that Lily even understands what a fucking magic system even is? Has she even made a video on that concept yet? If so, somebody link that in chat. That would be like saying a power system in a battle shown is non-existent storytelling. Exactly, bro. But doesn't MLP have a magic system too, or am I making that up? I got no fucking idea. Dude, My Little Pony is on some weird freaky shit, guys. It might have everything on there. You might have Starlight Glimmer can beat Goku or some shit. That's how weird it gets. That's how weird it gets, chat. LG does. Okay, I guess it does. Okay, let's move on.
Storytelling concept invented by fandom over on my Tumblr, and the discussion was routinely being ground to a halt by people who kept repeating, it works if it's done well, it works if...
Well, let's actually read this. I once saw someone describe a lack of continuity and hard and fast rules as punishing the audience for asking questions and paying attention. In some ways, I agree with this because audiences do have a nasty habit of asking, why didn't character just take course of action that would negate the entire conflict with great frequency? So writers need to make up in-universe explanations to shut them up sometimes. However, I'm almost certain you don't agree with it, so what would you hypothetically say in response to the pro-continuity argument I described? So, we're not even talking about freaking power systems right now. We're talking about continuity issues. And this dude isn't even saying, it works if it's done well. He's asking for your fucking opinion, you cow! Actually treat them with respect. What the hell? Dude, if someone can find this dude on Tumblr, actually bring him over. You ever wondered why characters in horror or suspense movies don't just go to the cops right away? Well, when asked about this, Alfred Hitchcock had this to say. The sheriff's intervention comes under the heading, the heeding of what we have discussed many times before. Why don't they go to the police? I've always replied they don't go to the police because it's dull. No, that's a stupid way of handling this problem. Like, you can easily have a horror movie where you create a scenario in which the characters in the movie do not, for reasons why they don't just call the police. Say that there's a bad signal in the area. Have the phones get smashed. Have them drop the phones while they're being chased. Have that shit fall on some water. Anything better than, oh, well, it's just dull if they don't do that. I'm sorry. Your story is basic. Your story is basic if you do that. Sorry, not sorry. And I've read this whole thing about freaking Tolkien, but Tolkien actually has an explanation as to why the characters don't just use the eagles to fly to Mordor. He actually has a thorough explanation. Number one, it doesn't seem like the eagles can even fly that far, apparently. And number two, pretty much all of freaking, Sauron's forces would pretty much just snipe them right away if they did that. So the idea that, like, oh, they only don't use the eagles because that's just boring storytelling, okay? Is just fucking stupid. Because Tolkien actually knows what the fuck he's doing.
if it's done well, it works if it's done well. To the point I just dropped any pretense of professionalism and started asking them if they were diagnosed with fetal alcohol syndrome.
Wow, which is totally how a grown-ass adult handles disagreements on the fucking internet.
Routinely being ground to a halt by people who kept repeating, it works if it's done well, it works if it's done well, it works if it's done well. To the point I just dropped any pretense of professionalism and started asking them if they were diagnosed with fetal alcohol syndrome. All of this is to say right up front that I expect you to pay close attention to what I'm saying in this video. Especially close attention. If at any point you feel compelled to say, it works if it's done well, or any similar phrase, that's a sign you're not paying attention, your comments will be deleted, and you will be permanently hidden. I'm not kidding.
See, she just admits that she is deleting comments of people who disagree with her. Like, okay, I understand. Let's actually go on her side here and steelman her argument, right? I understand that some people in audiences can be kind of annoying. And I understand that in theory, on principle, if people are obfuscating critiques of a trope and by saying it works if it's done well, so you should never criticize the trope, yeah, that's bad, right? The problem is that I don't believe this is actually happening, and Lily is just making a mountain out of a molehill. Like, if people... Sorry, chat. If people were that stupid, that would be stupid. But people aren't that stupid, Lily. Shut up.
Kidding. I am so tired of this thought-terminating cliche. If you don't want to think critically...
Thought-terminating cliche, says the woman deleting comments. Keep it moving.
Then that's fine. But leave. Now, so one argument I often see with a...
Lily respects her audience so well, guys.
and you will be permanently hidden. I'm not kidding. I am so tired of this thought-terminating cliche. If you don't want to think critically, then that's fine. But leave. Now, so one argument I often see with alarming frequency is that serialized cartoons are more mature than episodic cartoons and don't treat the audience like idiots. Now, that...
Pixar, it didn't happen. Keep it moving.
That has never been true. There have been some really dumb serialized cartoons out there that do think you're stupid, but it's more laughable in a time where Bluey is making grown-ass adults cry with its surprisingly profound moments.
Which is true, which is why I'm wondering why the hell you are even molding about people saying all of this crap. When it's very clear that this is probably a huge it's just a small minority opinion. Like, you're literally a freaking colossal titan, and you just see one Ackerman out of the corner of your eye, and you're just swiping the entire city block. Like, legitimately. Lily respects the brainless fans who never question her words. I mean, I'm not gonna insult the fans, but, like, I don't know how they can stand this crap. Lily's the same person who blew up at one of her fans for drawing her hips too curvy. I mean, yeah, I remember that situation. My favorite question during this video was the question, who exactly? Like, who the fuck are you talking about? I'm just gonna skip large portions of the video because she's just molding over a hypothetical person who doesn't fucking exist. Any adult that cries about a baby show is sad. Hey, whoa. Hold on a second. A show like Bluey can actually be pretty good and pretty emotional. Now, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't know if it's really that good. But there are some heartwarming moments that happen in cartoons sometimes. Like, I think I cried at a really good episode of Arthur. And I think it was about either cancer or autism or something. It really hit home for me. So, I don't know, man. Let me see. Someone needs to... It's show made for toddlers. I mean, just because it's a show made for toddlers doesn't mean, like, it's not a show that people can engage with honestly, and it can't have good storytelling. That's like saying, oh, we can't critique fucking Ben 10 because that shit is made for fucking 12-year-olds. That's retarded. Sorry, Maverick, sorry. Like Power Rangers. Legitimately, Power Rangers got some goated moments, dog. Pixar are great movies because it's well written. Exactly, but Pixar movies are made for children for the most part. Well, they're made for like families, but they're catered towards children. That's like their primary demographic, which is fine, by the way. But good storytelling can come from anywhere.
Says, flowers may bloom again, but a person never has a chance to be young again.
What does that mean?
It means... it's shut!